Christopher Gale was found guilty of second-degree murder by a jury today in the shooting death of his girlfriend, Jocelyn Bishop. Her family felt nothing but relief.
Finally, we have justice for her, and I hope he stays in jail for a long, long time. It's still very hard. I mean, we lost our baby to that creep, and hopefully he rots in jail, right? That's about all I can say. I mean, I hate him.
Well, right now the way I feel is, you know, thank God it's all over. It's been a real long, hard road for all of us to go through this, and finally we've got justice for Jocelyn.
Bishop's body was found buried in a shallow grave at the back of the Fanshawe Park Road property she shared with Gale 3 years ago. Gale testified that Bishop had shot herself in the head, but the Crown proved that it was Gale who fired the gun. Gale, who has been out on bail for the last 2.5 years, had little reaction to the verdict except for a slight shaking of his head. Justice Andrew Goodman ordered him into custody, and while he was standing in the prisoner's box, and while the jury was out of the room, he mouthed a swear word over at Bishop's parents.
I wasn't impressed. I thought he has no class in what he said to me and the way he disrespected me throughout this thing personally. He said, "F you," is what he said to me. And, you know, what can I do? You know? And he also turned and said, "I know where you live." Well, that's fine if he knows where I live. How come he doesn't want to come to my house?
As Gale was being led out of the courtroom, Bishop's uncle, Brian, yelled out, "Rot in hell, Gale."
They disrespected our family throughout the whole trial. So a little bit of payback.
Defense lawyer John Getliff said he didn't know if there would be an appeal.
Well, I think he had a fair trial, as far as I know, and other than that, I have no real comment on the evidence. The jury's spoken, and that's the way it works here.
Gale's family left quickly after the verdict, but Bishop's family gathered together on the courthouse steps, as they'd done many times during the trial. Gale faces a mandatory life sentence, but his parole and eligibility term still has to be determined. A sentencing date will be set on August 13th. For the London Free Press, I'm Jane Sims.